So part of that process with an endocrinologist is that I have an endocrinologist, or a name of an endocrinologist rather, that was recommended to me. So I'm hoping that I can get into her. She's in, I think, the Topsom area. There was also a PCP in the Topsom area recommended to me, and I called I believe it was last week, and the earliest they could get me in wasn't until the end of September. And I explained to the receptionist that that would not do, just because I need something that seems a little bit quicker or closer, closer to now, because this is pretty urgent for me. It's a big step in the process that I want to do, so that I can, finally, hopefully get the ball rolling on the T. I guess the PCP is very trans friendly or LGBT friendly, and I just think it would be a better fit. But in the meantime, just to get the referral, I'm hoping that my current PCP will be decent enough to go along with that. I just don't feel like the place I'm going to right now is extremely over the top, LGBT-ish related, like friendly. I mean, I don't think that they're, disrespectful, but I just don't get the best vibe. I mean, the name of the facility has the name family in it, and well, I'll tell you, it's family focused healthcare, and to me that kind of, relates still kind of more towards hetero families, but that's just, my take on it and the vibe that I'm getting, and maybe some people have good results going there. I just haven't, very non-LGBT related things that I've had to go there for, I just haven't gotten a good vibe. So anyway, moving along, I am doing what I can to try to find, providers that are under my Obamacare insurance plan. I currently have community health options, and they kind of suck, but it's all I could really afford. I couldn't, find another insurance, and oftentimes the insurance plans do not indicate whether or not trans-related services are included until you sign up for the insurance, and you're kind of like in a binding agreement. It kind of sucks, but there are more and more lists being compiled online, and that I urge other people that might be looking for information, to Google, because you never know. Every day, every second, new things are being added or edited and updated. So it's my hope that with my journey that I am able to find out some more information and add it to some list or create my own. Haven't really decided yet, but for now, these videos and lengthy posts that I post on our page, or what I can do for now. So I have a lot of work ahead of me, and I'm not gonna lie, there are days when I just really don't know what the hell I've gotten myself into. It's not always easy, and I'm trying to do what I can to function every day, to go to work Monday through Friday, and just fake it to make it. And I know that there's a lot of confusion about the way that I dress or appear or look, and I feel like there are questions in people's minds, but they just aren't vocal about it, which is probably for the best. But being that I work in the field that I do, it's difficult because I can't do a lot of self-disclosure. But my employer, Woodford's, is actually working alongside me very, very well to try to brainstorm the most appropriate and efficient way to come out to the consumers' families. So, essentially, the kiddos that I work with, their families need to know, but People just haven't figured out the best approach, and I'm okay with that. I think this is something probably relatively new for my supervisor and her supervisor to deal with. Sure, it's not every day that they encounter trans-related issues, so it'll be interesting. I'm trying not to stress, you know, and hopefully the families like what they see so far with me, and maybe it won't even be an issue that I, you know, go from being Julie to, I don't know, whatever my new name ends up being. I guess Jules for now, just because it's a little more androgynous-ish, a little more masculine, but, you know, I want to come up with a different name, but that's not something that's been on the top, you know, on the top of my list. I get a lot of questions about when I'm going to change my name or if I've come up with a new name. And the short answer is no. And I don't feel like I really owe anybody an explanation beyond that. Do you like my shirt, y'all? My new Kohl's purchase. I think it's a little bold, but, you know, I didn't do anything to my hair. I just got it cut today, so it's not really styled or anything. Yeah, what else? I've just been kind of rambling. You know, I got called a lady a few times today out in public, and at least I didn't have a whole meltdown, breakdown, like one other time. I'm trying to understand. It's tough. You know, I thought maybe it was just my voice that was giving me away, so I tried to talk deeper today. If I talk slower and more calmly, I can usually deepen my voice just a tad, but I think honestly maybe it's my face, something it just gives it away, or maybe the binder isn't binding properly. I don't know, and I know that I need to lose the weight so that maybe, you know, my fat rolls and stuff just kind of redistribute. I'm hoping that with the tea doesn't make me gain more weight. I know for some trans guys weight is an issue, but I've heard other people say that they actually lose weight, or it just changes because it redistributes. So don't know, don't want to think that far ahead really. One step at a time, but I hope to keep you all informed. I hope to try to make these videos. Not a big fan of being on camera videos, believe it or not, but I think that, you know, the videos that I've watched others make have really helped me. I'm not sure that these are going to be helpful, especially right now, but maybe as I go along and once I meet with an endocrinologist, I think maybe the videos will become a little more interesting and informational. So, anywho, if anybody has any questions about anything, please feel free to send me a private message or even comment on the board. I try to check it daily. I have notifications on my phone. So, like I said, you know, and if anybody is struggling, you know, I don't know what I can really do to help, but, you know, please don't feel like you have to struggle alone, because there are people out there that care. And yes, there's a lot of ignorant, rude, nasty jerks, to put it kindly. But, you know, there's also a lot of great people out there, and it's a matter of finding those people and holding on to them. I've had a lot of trust issues and people that have not treated me so kindly, but, you know, it's just part of the course, and if it wasn't for being trans or gay or, you know, whatever else, you know, is out there, I mean, it would just be something else. It would be the color of the hair or eyes or the way the nose is shaped. So, anyway, alright, I think I'm gonna go. It's getting late. It's probably at least 11:30 at night on Saturday, and I think I might take the dog out, and then I may go treat myself to an adult beverage or two. Alright, take care, guys.